guys want to have a free reading and to talk to somebody from your past, just subscribe to all my 3 channels and help me. Thank you. Have a good day. And donate if you want. Share. So this is Carolyn. Today it seems to be... Okay, Tim, we're here. See, my hand isn't moving. Tim's here. Are you here, Tim? Say yes. Go forward if you're yes. Okay. Go hard forward. Okay, stop. 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 And today we're going to do some meditations. It's really weird. Tim and I pulled the cards. And the cards are exactly what the meditations came out. It was all about letting go of the shame. And when I was, Googling it, oops, I had this already, and then my cat came along, and that finished that. So here we go. So what we found of the cards is, was the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. And it says here, the 10 of Cups, that's what we have here, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So these are the 2 cards that we drew, okay? I'll show you, okay? See, really? Okay? 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Okay, can you see that? Okay, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Now the irony of it, it came out right with our meditation. That is so weird. It was right on the money. It says the 10 of Cups. I want to start off with the 8 of Cups first, because what I found out with the 8 of Cups is what's going on right now in our world, not just our emotional world. It says the 8 of Cups meaning is, whoops-a-daisy. Oops, here it comes. The 8 of Cups is, it says, the 8 of Cups is, because I'm not good at this stuff, honey, and I can't see the writing on that. I'm 80 years old. 8 of Cups, it says the willingness to start a journey in self-discovery, the desire to let go of old beliefs and attachments, the search for deeper sense of purpose, a moment of honest to yourself, and a time to consider whether it's a time to walk away from something. And it's talking about here, it says, change your feelings, letting go of the past, and moving forward. Well, I thought that was priceless, because it's going on right what I've been telling you guys all along, is times are changing. Times are changing. And what's going to happen is good old Trump is going to get his little comeuppance. And because Jack Smith is coming home, and he's going to clean up the mess and get Kamala in probably by summertime. It's all happening. And it's all unraveling. God, what a fool he is. So here we go. So those are the 2 cards we pulled. Those 2. And the thing is, the meditation today is letting go, rejecting the shame. And this is what's going on in the United States as well, is we're rejecting the shame. And they're going to have to reject all this judgmental stuff. The mega's going to have to grow. Everybody's going to grow. The whole world's going to grow. Actually, Trump has affected everybody's like a virus. And so consequently, it says here, learning to reject the shame and change the quality of life. It's okay to be who we are. See, it's just good enough. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, gay, whatever. We're going to have to do an acceptance worldwide of everyone. We're all human beings, and we all need love. And these wars are not happening. And also, Ukraine is going to win. And it says, our past is okay. It's okay to have problems. It's okay to make mistakes, like the United States just made. Trump has just made one big mistake. You shouldn't attack Canada. And the struggle to find our path, it's okay to be human and to cherish our humanness. Accepting ourselves is the first step in recovery in the United States, Canada, personally. Letting go of the shame about who we are is the next important step. And that's what I'm working with people who have a lot of shame. And I just finished reading the book for sexual abuse, and it says, today we'll watch for signs that have fallen into the shame trap. If I have been hooked on shame, I will let myself accept myself, affirming it's okay to be who I am. And that's the language of letting go by Emily Beattie. And so here we go. And the thing is that the people I'm working with right now are people that I know that have been sexually abused because they have all the patterns. I go by patterns. I don't go, and then I ask them if it's true or not. And Tim and I help. And our program is a 12-step meeting in heaven. It started off with 20 people, eh? Is that true, Tim? I'm not shaking it. He's doing this. 20 people. Then it went to 100. And then you said when it goes in a circle, it means there's tons. Okay, how many are here? I knew the last time you said there was 1,000. Is there more? Did you keep bringing in all these kids that died between the age of 3 and born, like you? Stillborn. Okay. Scripta. So, consequently, today, Tim has decided the two spirits he has brought to me is, and we want to know something because everybody's talking about it. And I did some research, and they've got these ghost talking machines and stuff. We're going to start with Benet and little Benet. And I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, the little one that died. Okay, and they found her. And so could you, are you here, Benet? I'll call you Benet. Do you know who I'm talking about? Thank you. So, I'm going to ask you a question. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Tim, will you hold her hand? Because she's probably about 20 years old up there. How old are you up there, honey? Are you 20? 25? Probably as pretty as a picture. Are you pretty as a picture? You always were. JonBenet. That's it, JonBenet. So that's a beautiful French name. So how are you doing up there in heaven? Are you happy up there? Oh. Do you have friends? Oh. Oh, you really have a lot of friends. Oh, okay, stop that. Is it okay that we ask you about your death? Is it okay? You can answer yes or no. Is it okay? If it's okay, well, go ahead. It's okay. Okay. And JonBenet, show that you can answer no too. You answer no. What does no look like to you? Oh, sidewards is no. Okay. Stop. And forward is ahead. Okay. Now, I've been reading that your father was involved with a pedophile group. Is that true? Were you, now stop. Were you, I also found, I did some research, that you were penetrated many times affiliated with sexual abuse. Were you sexually abused? Okay, stop. Stop, John. So were you kind of like a toy with a bunch of guys? Were you like a toy with a bunch of guys that your dad were friends with? Okay. No. Now everybody's saying that your dad sexually abused. Did your dad sexually abuse you, Benet? Did he sexually abuse you? That's not a very strong yes. But he let other people use you. No, okay. So, now stop. They think that your brother had something to do with it. Did your brother have anything to do with it? Yes or no? A no or yes? Did your brother kill you? No. Okay, stop. Your brother had nothing to do with it. Did your dad kill you? Did your dad kill you? Yes or no? Did your dad kill you? That's a no. Your dad didn't kill you. I've been here reading that this one psychic felt that there was a gentleman that lives in Asia now that killed you. Ah, that's true. So it wasn't your dad. It was a group of guys that were hauling you around. Okay. Were you killed at home? Were you killed at home? Were you killed at home? No, you weren't killed at home. So were you taken there? Just stop. Were you taken from somewhere else and brought home? Yes. The man, stop. The man that killed you, was he at your dad's party, the Christmas party? Was he at the Christmas party? Yes. Okay. Now, the thing is, can you forgive? Can you forgive? No, stop. Can you forgive your dad for being involved with the pedophile group? Can you forgive him? Okay, that's a good thing. So, stop. Now, we're going to be talking about shame. Are you still feeling shame about being sexually abused? Today, are you still feeling shame-based? Okay. Because it says in the book that we carry the shame in different parts of our body. With me, I got fibromyalgia, and I had pain, and I started taking Demerol to cover it. So, okay. Now, when you died, was it, now I want to ask you something that might hurt. When you died, when they killed you, did you feel any pain from that, or was it, did you feel any pain from that? Yes. Oh, that's sad. Well, can you forgive all the stuff? Is your mom with you right now? Is your mom with you right now? Ah. Can I talk to JonBenet's mom? Okay. There's been a lot of speculation that you were part of this. Were you threatened to write that note? Were you threatened? Because that writing was horrible. Yes. Did you know that JonBenet was being sexually abused? Did you know? Okay. Now, why didn't you say anything? Is it because you were scared? You were scared. Okay. Well, that's done. So you can sit in our meeting and join our meeting. And the next person we're going to go and talk to is Natalie Wood here. Tim, will you go? All right. Do you girls want to stay in our meeting and join our meeting with everybody else? Okay, I want the guys and everybody in the group, girls, guys, everybody, all the kids that died from 3 down, give these ladies a hug for talking. Will you give these ladies a hug for talking? That's a good thing. Give them a hug. That's good. Go in a circle if you're going to give them a hug. You know how it goes. You got to give them a circle. Give them a circle. Okay, hugs. Okay, now, Natalie, what are you here? Because everybody's talking about you because it just doesn't die. Natalie, do you remember the trailer park that you were at in Northern California a few years before you died? I think it was a year or two. It's when I got married. Anyway, so do you remember the RV park that had the all the yachts and stuff there up in north of San Francisco? Do you remember being there with your kids and drunk with your husband at the time? Do you remember getting drunk? Do you remember yelling? Everybody was all upset because you guys were standing right in the driveway. You remember that? God, could you guys have a good screaming match? Okay. Now, Natalie, stop. I know your Russian background, and I know the fortune teller told your mom that you probably would die from water, right? Is that true? Is that true? If it's true, go right. Go forward. A little harder than that. Come on, Natalie. You had lots of vinegar. Okay, get going. That's a girl. So, I'm going to have to finish this. Were you sexually abused? Oh, no, I'm going to ask you. Did Robert Wagner kill you? Yes or no? Did Robert Wagner kill you? Yes or no? Did he push you off the boat? Was he drunk at the time? Yes. Did you call for help? Now stop. Did you call for help? Yes. When you were little, were you sexually abused too? Is that why you were an alcoholic? Were you sexually abused too? Yes. I'm going to start from the age of, stop.